Hello. Beginning of February, we had a couple of very, very cold days. It went down to a little bit below 0 Fahrenheit, like minus 17, 18 degrees Celsius. And today is Sunday. It's nice. It's in the high 30s, low 40s. And time to prune my Thomcord. Okay, so let me get you a little bit closer so we can talk about it. So I did a little bit of minor pruning a few days ago, and this is what we have. I have to be careful where I step because there's rabbit poop all over the place. So here we have the main trunk coming up, and it's split into two cordons. And as you can see, this wood here, it's old wood, and some of it will have to be pruned. Here is last year's growth that's going to be maintained. Also, let me just say that this is a Munson trellis, and so I have to make a decision now which canes will be pruned and which canes will stay. There are going to be two canes left going this side and two canes left going on that side. So I kind of like this one. This cane is going to go to the left. This cane is tiny. This is going to go immediately. And these two are going to go in this direction. And I need now one more cane to go in that direction. So this cane, it's nice and beautiful, but it's old. This is like a 2-3 year old wood. But I like this one. This cane is nice. So I'm going to keep two canes. Actually, I'm going to keep 3 canes to start with. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this one, and also I'm going to save that one as a backup, just in case something happens. So let me get the tripod set up, and I'll show you what's going to happen. Well, I tried using the tripod. It wasn't working. So starting here, this is a nice old piece of wood, and it continues in this direction. But this is really old. I really don't want to have this. But I like this one, this offshoot. So I'm going to trim this one here. Okay, so this is going. And I'm going to leave this one also. And also this one as a backup. Okay. Then on this side, this is going to go. And I try to prune it all the way back here. Okay, that has to go. And then I'm going to leave 2 additional ones to go on the right side. So let me trim this one here to make it go away. And this one here to clean things up. And this is the same one with all the tentacles. So you have to watch what you're trimming. Okay. So let's see. So we're saving this one. We're saving that one and this one as a backup. This is like a cyclop here. So this is a possibility here, one. And I like this one too. And this one can go. Radical pruning, but it needs to be done. Let's see. So this is a possibility. This is a possibility, and this is a possibility, and this is a possibility. So I have 3 going in this direction and 2 going in that direction. That's a good beginning. So let's see. Yeah. Tendrils, you know, they're all over the place. So this is kind of flimsy, this is kind of small. You know, I decided against this. Too flimsy. So one, two. Nice. Right, nice. And let's see, this one is stuck over there. This is the backup. This is the backup, and this can go this way too. Nice, I have 3. Very good. Very good. So, you know, I'm gonna go first with these 2. These 2, and this one will be the backup. I'll wait a month or so and see what happens. Maybe I'm going to prune this finally and see what happens. So let me do some minor pruning here. There are some extra limbs I want to cut off, canes. So this is the bird's eye view. What we have these canes going to one side, and I have a small pieces of twine that I'm going to tie these canes. Then on the other side, the right side of the Munson trellis, I have 1, 2 canes and a third one here. So I'm going to tie these up here, and that will be done for this Thomcord. Okay, so let's start tying these canes. So here is the final view. This is the head here, and we have these 2 canes taking care of one side of the Munson trellis, and then I have this backup cane going all the way to the right. I have this cane going to the right, and also this third cane going to the right. So one of these 3 canes is going to most likely, this one, well, we'll see. one of these three canes is going to go. So we'll have 2 to the left and 2 to the right. And now time to tackle the other Thomcord. Let me just mention that is I chop up the pruning pieces and I put them in there, and I'm going to use them for the summer when I barbecue. Throw a couple of shrimps on the barbie, and that's going to be the fuel to start with. So nothing goes to waste, folks. And this is the second Thomcord. Well, in the spring, I'll have to remove these posts because they make no sense anymore. They're not needed. And I have to fill the hole there with dirt. So these posts are gonna go. I forgot to remove them. So here's the head. And basically we'll have We'll have 3. 1, 2, 3 canes going in one direction, and all 3 canes look about the same width, thickness. So I'm going to use that one as a backup. So these 3 are going to stay intact. I just have to rearrange them a little bit. And on this side, I have this cane that's going to the left that has 2 tiny puny canes off of it, and another one coming. So I'm going to keep 3 going on one side and 3 going on the other side. And early spring, we'll make a determination, and I will prune it down to 2. See, this Thomcord had an issue initially. After I planted it, I didn't pay attention to it right away, and it was infested with some sort of a bunch of caterpillars, and they ate almost the whole thing. And that's why it's the runt of the litter. But it made it and looks good, and hopefully, definitely that one, the one to the right, is going to bear lots of fruit this summer coming up, and this one as well. But the main reason I have these Thomcords is the leaves, so I can freeze them and pickle them and all that, so we can make stuffed grape leaves. So let me get to work. So let's see what we got here. So this is gonna go on that side. This puny one, this is really tiny. It doesn't even reach the end of the Munson trellis. So 1, 2, and this one also. So basically there's no pruning here to be done, just to tie it up. So make sure this one stays here. And also, did I mention that these are, because of the trellis, right? Munson trellis is used only on table grapes, not wine grapes. I don't have enough property for wine. So these two are going to be tied up together right here, and at some point in the future we'll determine which one to keep and which one to prune, because we can only have 1 cane per leg here, per these 2 are gonna go here. Looks good. So basically, why did I choose Thomcord? Because I live in New York, it has to be hardy enough to survive the winters. Also, Thomcord is Thompson and Concord. Thompson grows only in warmer climates. The variety Thompson is very similar, if not identical, to the Sultanina of the heavy grease. I grew up eating Sultanina raisins in Corinthos, where I lived when I was a little boy. I used to stuff my pockets with raisins, and I used to go outside to play, So this is basically brings me back to my Corinthian days when I was a kid. So, and I found this vineyard. I'm going to post it, the link down by the description. They are based in northern New York State. Good people, very, very, very good service I got from them. I got this is the 4th summer I'm going to have these. So brings a lot of good memories.